Alright, let's see what the hell this is. Hello, Archeo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Loop Hero. I don't know, I'm feeling random today. This was in my Steam library. I figured I would take a shot at it. Please let me know if the sound is too loud, too quiet, too anything, and we will adjust that accordingly. Options. Well, I like how there's a CRT shader. Pick hero color. I mean, I do love me some green. I'll probably leave all the settings default for right now. Yeah, I've already turned the volume down. Oh, that's weird. I can't use the left or right buttons. I have to use the stick. All right. Select save slot. That one. Let's see what this game is. I have no idea what I'm getting into today. The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. How would you notice that unless, like, there was a lot of them suddenly missing? I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Standing here won't do me any good, I guess. Wait, is this gonna be one of those games where it's like better to control with the mouse? I think this is gonna be better with a mouse and a keyboard than a controller. Alright, to change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning, stop, press dot. Okay, I can press space. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. I have 53 health. I do 4 to 6 damage. I sure hope enemies don't have that much health, or it's going to take forever to kill them. Okay. Hope we'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. I just left 2 tents! Night even still exists without the sky, that is. Pay attention to the progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. So this is the day progress. This is the map completion. When this bar is filled, the boss of this chapter will appear on the campfire tile. That's the campfire tile. Code's a comfortable place to stay. It's strange, but all monsters try to keep away from it. Heals 20% of your HP upon entering it. And this is a wasteland. Well, there's absolutely nothing here except slime. 5% chance of spawning a slime each day. Get the slime. A living ball of slime. Quite the nuisance. They digest anything they can. I remember this creature. Okay, I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Let's say to continue. Hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? 4 to 6 damage. So because I had 4 to 6 before, now I have 8 to 12, which makes sense. You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Hold, blah, 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 switch to an action. Okay. So grove, a gentile rustle of leaves and a crack of dry branch. Appealing being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. I have to put it here. Okay. Now continue your journey. Okay, but one thing. I think I saw an option. Gamepad mode. Turn that off. Maybe now it'll actually just use mouse and keyboard controls since I'm not using a gamepad right now. Ominous footstep sounds, man. Ah! There's a chicken! Found a rat wolf. Murder it. Forest rat wolf. I was right, some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline, and I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... God damn it, good thing nobody heard that. Alright, so this has a 9% vampirism chance, but I have less damage. As you probably already know, you can get new items and cards during battle. Some items have unique effects, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or card, you can expect its properties. Equip a new weapon and place your cards on the map to continue. So I just ditched the old one on the ground? I have an inventory. Okay, so I can put rocks or forests. Rocks, its magnificent appearance gives you strength, more HP, 3 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. And forest. Thick forest, nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. Ooh, I kind of like the attack speed. What did that give me? Stable wood, a log that somehow managed to keep its structural integrity despite the general chaos. Do I just put this anywhere? Oh! Okay, I'll just stick a rock over there, I guess. Good, there's a mountain over there, and a forest over here. The world's almost back. The branches and stones of my backpack are a sure sign of that. Oh, yeah, I guess we just go in a loop. Loop hero, that makes sense. It's time I get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Choose the camp by pressing the button. Consider returning to the cozy camp right now, while you're still alive and walking. If the camp is right nearby, now's the perfect chance. Retreat if you keep all of your resources. Stay? Oh, I guess I have to retreat. Cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all the resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You've just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the build function while in camp. Oh, a gymnasium. Alright. Campfire. Cozy campfire, warm. A common campfire, warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also the center of your camp and the starting point for your adventures. Congratulations, you have beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition, or not. Do whatever you want. Expedition menu. New beginnings. Embark on your first expedition. This path. Everything is wrong. But I remembered. It looks like a completely different place. It's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it. Go get him, me. Hold up. Okay, hold on, what do we got? We got rocks. What that wasn't a rock, what was that? Preserved pebbles. Oh, 10 pieces of pebbles form one rock, okay. In a meadow, earth covered with a thick carpet of grass. Nothing really interesting unless you're a cow, of course. Recovers 2 HP at the start of each day. Got me a ration. 12 rations form a food supply. Okay. So I'm like kind of like sculpting the world around me almost. Better sword, shield, and another rock. I'm just putting these willy-nilly right now until I figured out some way to do anything with them. 4 to 6, so it's just a straight upgrade because I get the vampirism. Vampire Mansion. Hungry eyes follow your every move through the roof. Holes in the roof. Add vampires to battles and tiles around it. Creepy. The tone and atmosphere are really good. Okay, I think there was an option to Automatically pause at the end of battle. Regen per second, sure. Another vampire mansion or a spider cocoon. Do you have to use it? I guess you do, huh? I guess there's really no downside to not, like... I guess I get resources off them, right? Yeah, the atmosphere is solid so far. Defensive ring. Kind of like my regen ring right now, but I do also have a lot. I wish I didn't lose things when I... What's this? Loop counter. Affects enemies' levels, affects the level of equipment you find. I see. Oh, wait, what did I get there? What's that? Noticeable change. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seed into a sprout, or a drop of water into a stream. It will turn itself into something else, too, if you collect enough of it. Okay. I'm almost doing enough damage to kill them outright now. Oh, that's another grove. They really went for like a minimalist thing, but like minimalist with a lot of detail, which almost doesn't make sense. A mountain. Grove. Armor. Big upgrade there. How many of the ring spots, though? Since surrounding the mountain gives extra HP, I see no reason not to do that. It's weird that the worldscape affects my personal stats. Back off, human. Vampire, where are your lands? Your farmers need help. I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock. Only hundreds of years of emptiness and hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. Hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick. You can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right. I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone. In the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. Oh, I can equip stuff like in the middle of battle too. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. This won't do it all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him are imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. Okay, so I lose a point of defense, but I do gain regen and evasion. The beacon. I'll help all those out. Oh, walking through the grove gives me sticks. That's cool. Code lantern. Reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tiles around it. Okay, so once we hit that, we just get the HP and we keep moving. Another meadow. I see, so once you get used to it, you want to turn off that pausing function. I get it. But yeah, the longer I'm away from an area, the more enemies are gonna traffic in there. Effect stack. It doesn't say. That's a lot of spiders. Armor? Oh, yeah, it is. Good loot. Hey, Danishi. Slightly better than the one I'm wearing. And we've got a battlefield. Spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. Enemies on the tiles around it become ghosts when they die. I think we definitely want that right there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying this game out today, but so far it's pretty cool. How's the sound, by the way? Is it too loud, too quiet? Another spider cocoon. Another battlefield. That seems to be a good prime place for it. For me, it's okay, but later on, if your character gets too much attack speed, it may get annoying. Wait, really? Too much attack speed is a bad thing? How does that work? Attack speed is typically one of the stats you want the highest. Hello to you, too. Oh, for the sound. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got a shield with 6 defense, more damage to everything, and more regen. I like the sound of that, but what's this one? Pure damage. I don't know what pure damage means. My inventory's starting to get kind of full. Oh, that's it. I can right-click them. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Archeo. A lot of rats. The regen effect off of my stuff is helping, though, I will say that. Over here. Blooming Meadow. Did I put that there? I feel like I didn't put these here. I was kind of trying to surround the castle with that stuff. Oh, the music just got tight. What's going on now? Why'd it get scary? Some tiles transform when interacting with other tiles. Okay, so that's way better. Cemetery spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Oh, damage to all means 2 points of my damage hit the other thing that I'm not attacking. That's a good stat to remember. Another road lantern. Road lantern's effects can stack. Put those near the camp. Treasure chests! I appreciate that. I will ask questions as we go. Music's really solid right now. How long was that? Oh, okay. I thought there was something new there. Am I required to place all these location tiles before the game will let me go on? That mimic? Motherfucker! All of the soundtrack names of are a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Interesting. So is there any strategic advantage to specifically not placing things? 15 to 23. That is considerably better than what I have. Oh, okay. Beacon is that one. More rocks is more HP. The excess get transformed into a kind of resource. Well, I hit very hard now. Counter, okay. I like the evasion. 184. I lose regen on that though. Is there a way to throw shit away? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like the only way to throw shit away is to equip it, so maybe I should like save it until I get a good piece of equipment, throw the crappy one on, and then immediately throw the good one on top of it. So what do I do with these other slots that are over here? This looks like another ring slot, but I can't do anything with it. The item at the bottom right gets removed if the inventory is full and gets transformed into resources. Gotcha. So if I want to keep something specific, I should lock it. Please don't be another mimic. Okay. There we go. Considerably better. And that's even better than that, but I do, again, I want to keep the regen effect. You're getting ever closer to this bar being full. Stop! Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves, and give me all of your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob! No other order in the world! Fair enough, because I don't have any good objection to that. Oh wait, I do have one. How about... Strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad and the world is trying to restore itself. That, or even the apocalypse, isn't enough to get rid of some pests. Resources do I have right now? Pebbles, rocks, food supply, rations, wood, scrap metal. We're starting to get metal now. Well, we're almost home, so we'll get a big HP regen at that point. Kind of easy for things to slip in your inventory and not pay attention to them. Skeletons! See? Just like that. I would have overlooked that. I believe the first treasure chest I found was a fucking mimic. Damage to all 4 and evasion. So damage to all goes up, evasion goes down. And this. I don't know what pure damage is yet. It hasn't really told me that. But I think I like my current weapon better. I'm also gonna unlock that because I don't care about it anymore. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can find what the buffs are. Glow of a beacon increases all creatures' attack speed by 20%. That means mine too, right? Because I'm a creature, I'm alive. Battlefield, 20% chance for all enemies to have a soul to be reborn as a ghost after being killed. Vampire Aura, all enemies that are not objects or artificial gain vampirism effect, which is the health drain. Okay, what's that? A new shield. Considerably better than my current shield. The damage on that is only like 1 point higher, and I lose the damage all effect. Pure damage is damage that ignores defense, so that's a really good thing to have. So it's true damage. It's true damage. Okay. Armor. 11% vampirism. But I do lose like almost 100 HP off of that. There's also weirdly enough armor that does not provide defense, which is weird. Counter and vampirism. Oh, let me go. Well, okay, I think I'm starting to get to the point where I don't need to have that one now. And I can just pause it when I feel comfortable that I need the pause. Because it stops when I do this anyway, so that's handy. Pure damage 11 does sound pretty solid. We might keep that for right now. Okay. Oh, I've only got 2 tiles left for this. Eh. I have got enough lighthouses. Beacons, whatever. There we go. It's not a big HP boost, but the region effect is considerably stronger. Loot level 5. So the meta progression system is the resources that we're taking back with us, huh? We get pure damage, and more attack speed. We do lose some attack speed. I think that's still technically better. Plus, I think the gold box in the background of it means it's a better item overall. The resources you get in the runs, okay. It's just a straight regen ring. And as long as we don't fill up this bar by filling out the map, then we can just keep kind of looping indefinitely until something kills us, huh? Treasure. The thick walls guard... Hold that thought. The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from thievery and previous owners. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you first build it. Okay. Oblivion. But if the Lich's magic causes anything to be totally forgotten, erases any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. Cool. We'll keep that in case of an... But you can escape early at a campfire because if you die, you lose a lot of those resources. Okay, so you've got to kind of play it safe when you feel like your health is getting too low to continue. That makes sense. Let's see. Damage to all gets replaced by defense. Attack speed goes up. Evasion goes down a little bit. You lose a lot of damage off of that one. Nope. We let those go. I gotta get a fucking helmet at some point, man. Okay, so it does count diagonals. That's good to know. My face when I discovered it while I was very far in this game. A lot of HP. What did that guy have? Defense, we get counter, we get evasion. A little bit weaker than what we're using right now. Fighters are fucking agile, man. I could just delete something off the map with this if I wanted. What buff do you have? Rage. Enraged after an ally dies. Oh. Yeah, those are typically that. I don't know how we ended up with that treasury just now, but I'll take it. We lose defense, we gain some counter, we gain some regen, we gain some evasion. I don't think it's worth it. Are the numbers on these the levels of that equipment? Like the numbers in the lower left corner of the equipment, is that what that is? more or less. Okay. Hold up. Ooh, 8 defense off of that, plus a regen effect. Pretty good. Stats, my defense is 17. Take that. More defense, a little more vampirism, a little more defense, so it's just a straight upgrade. Skeletons are tanky. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm over here. Beginning to think green might not be the best color for my character. Oh, road lantern. Is that ghost of a ghost? It's a ghost that's like fucking forming in on itself. What the hell? Hold on. Ritual sword. A shit ton of pure damage. Actually might have been a bad call, but we'll work that out. Reduces road lantern's effects can stack. Oh. I think it's boss time. Yep. But can I just Oblivion the boss? No, I can't. And I'm all the way over here right now. How tough that first boss is gonna be. They just do, like, that. Make my job slightly easier. The escape area covers one area before and after the campfire. That becomes the boss zone. So that would be, like, right here and right here. Lich's place. It was here that the sorcerer Omicron conducted his futile experiments in an attempt to stop the heat death of the universe. Every palace increases the Lich's HP and damage by 5%. Better. I'm not clear on what that sound effect meant. There's a lot of vampirism for this. The music is really good right now. Okay, so now I want to run if I don't feel confident in the boss fight. Right, this I want to run for, right? With this? Yeah, wait. I didn't click anything yet. I'm gonna wait for your advice. Okay, so this is the animation they meant. When it's gold, okay. Yeah, if I don't feel confident, I think I should take my resources and bail. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna bounce. Can't believe it. Everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors, does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where'd you come from? There's still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That, or we can't remember. These people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Today we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. Like we forgot them. Them. Exactly, it's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. It's like we forgot where we came from, our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. Why, I remember so little about myself. Everything's forgotten. Wait, you said I managed to return? It means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave. You were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. Campfire here, and enough space for a few sleeping bags, a real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you could say I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I'll put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point in it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad if you could help us. And we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return. For us, leaving the group is too dangerous. There's no such thing as for you, of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. This way I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. There are a few things that survived the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it, you might need it. Stop! Statistics. Now you're building a Minecraft village in the void. Alright, cool. So, what do you think is the most essential thing to build first? Herbalist hut or field kitchen? Let's see. The hands of the herbalist will always remember how to mix dried herbs and brew healing potions. Healing potions heal 4% of your max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the swamp card. Or, a very important place like for any camp, if your nose isn't lying, there's good food here. 10% of the camp's healing power gets boosted, and unlocks the blood grove tile. Do I have enough to do both? I have enough wood. I have enough stone. I do not have enough food. Focus on unlock everything. I would say both options are good. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one first because it's less. Oh, I did. Okay, hold on. That adds a new layer to it. Does it matter where I put these? Do these have synergies that I need to be aware of? Or is it more just for my own aesthetic? Some need to be placed near other tiles, others you can place anywhere. Okay. Foundation and structure. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. You're waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. Give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Yo, I would love a good stew. This. Upgrade the building or dismantle it. Okay, so now we can make the refugi or the gymnasium. We don't have enough resources for either. So, since we don't have any resources, I guess we go on another walk. Here. Oh! We don't have anything else, we just do this. Okay, so it randomizes each time. It's kind of wild that my equipment gets dropped, but it is what it is. Considering we're in a world that, like, nothing remembers, it kind of adds up. I would say don't put too much stuff near the bottom left corner. A big one will need that in the future. That is a good piece of advice. Thank you for that. One thing I like about the HP system that I'm noticing so far is it's not like some RPGs where when you add your max HP, you don't get the healing off of that. Like if I add 16 points of health, I'm not suddenly, and I'm at full health when I equip it, I'm not 16 points weaker as a result. Wild to get this first. Oh, it's the exact same, huh? Yeah, I didn't even have enough for a full deck, it looked like. These stack? Doesn't seem like they stack. Ritual sword and a ring. Gives me a full heal because it's now 30%. I would say so far where this game is excelling is the music. The music is extremely good. And that's not to downplay anything else. I'm just saying, like, the music itself is quite good, not like everything else is bad as a result of that. Like, it's got a good tone, it's got a good atmosphere, and I really like the music. Plus, the combat system is pretty hands-off, so it's kind of hard to fuck that up. Like, it's kind of like a good, like, well, not, I don't know if a relaxing game would really make sense for this. More just like, I don't know. It's just, it's something a bit extra, which I think is cool. Another meadow. Since rocks seem to get such a big benefit off of having shit around it, I'm just going to keep doing that. Fun fact, in time you'll recognize equipment with stats just for its looks. Ah, interesting. Counter, plus 7%, vampirism, and evasion. That's way better than what I have. Fields are about the same, everything else is kind of shit. Very, very much stronger, and way better armor. Kyle was over there. Oh, the goblin camp that just remembered itself, right. They did say that was a thing. Hey, you can also use Oblivion to remove tiles that are also empty roads, even if they're on an empty road. Oh, okay, cool. So, like, if there's like a big group of enemies just chilling around one particular spot, I can deal with them that way. I get a damage boost, but I lose a lot of vampirism. The counterattack is really tempting. Does using Oblivion make this bar go down because you're removing stuff? I'm not getting nearly as many rocks this time. It does, okay. So in a pinch, Oblivion could clutch out a, like, oh, I'm not ready to fight the boss, I could, like, lower it down. If I'm, like, getting worried. That does make sense. If the boss is already summoned, it doesn't work. I don't think the max HP is nearly as important as the attack speed buff I get from that. HP per day plus 18. I was wondering if that was written anywhere. Yeah, once the boss is here, it's just here. That makes sense. I like the attack speed buff over that more. Damage regen per second and evasion. I think that's probably going to be a little bit more important right now. Damage to all, defense and counter. The counter's the same. We get a bit of defense. And we get more damage to all, but I think the evasion and vampirism is more important on that. So skeletons are like no joke. More vampirism. Might be death. Oh, barely came out on top there. Okay. Shit ton of health, more damage, more defense, more pure damage, but we lose the vampirism. We gain a bunch of evasion. How much health do we have? 137? I don't know if we have enough to make it all the way around again, but we have like almost no resources, so there's not really a lot of loss for this. What we do is we wipe those out. Pivoting towards evasion might be the way to go. Evasion and regen more so than damage and hit. That is just all around better, like monumentally better than what I was wearing. Oh, the treasury. Now. I don't think I want to have that. That is a lot of defense. I think that overrides the evasion. What do we got? Hold up. That's a lot. Pure damage remains the same. We lose the regen, but we gain defense, damage to all, and vampirism. I think that's worth it. And we lose the defense, but we gain... So it's actually only losing... It's not losing 11 defense like I think it is. It's losing... Well, we get more damage to all. We get some more vampirism. Sustainability. Never a bad thing. That is a lot of critters. Just all defense and innovation. straight up solid damage to all, but no. I don't think so. The goblins are fucking evasion tanks, I'm seeing, yeah. They're very hard to hit. They're also super fast. I think the goblins, the skeletons, and probably the vampires for their buff ability are the scariest things. The skeletons are just very tanky. That's a straight downgrade. We gain a bunch of vampirism on that, and it's a stronger defensive shield. Because, yeah, the vampiric aura is kind of a problem on the heavier hitters. For me, the problem is not the skeletons, but the graveyard itself. Because of the ghosts. Seeing a lot, but I remember spiders don't have souls. Counter, pure damage. Yeah, counter actually does proc more with the regeneration. Or not regeneration, the vampirism. So every time I counter a hit, that's just more vampirism, right? Straight up, but we're trading one for the other. More nope, less vampirism. Stop giving me these fucking things. Okay. We have 9 full resources right now. How much health are we gonna have once we go through here? I think we can keep going. Yeah, spiders do not have a soul. Damn, that is a lot of damage. Downgrade. Why do you have a soul? No. Artificial life and liquid, but no soul. That might be good. Let's see. We don't get any vampirism off, but we do get a bunch of evasion, some more regen, and some attack speed. Let's get that out. Power shield. Pretty defensive. This fucking skeleton, or the goblins. It's a lot of goblins. Alright, yeah, that's how that one works. Oh. We are getting dangerously close to that boss showing up. 18% evasion. There's a bit of regen in that. I think these are actually still worse than what I currently have. I think I hold off on building any more tiles until we're past the checkpoint, and then I can decide from there. Because I've got a fair bit of health this time. I think one more pass around the whole block will settle that. That's one thing I have to quote. The more stats you get, you may get less stats into... Yeah, that definitely seems correct from what I'm noticing here. We have an 18 shield with evasion and attack speed, but we lose a lot of vampirism. That's a counter one. Boss, but that's fine. We're already past him, so we get a whole turn to go around. See if we'll want to do this or not. Considerably more damage. Whoa. Oh! Spawns a harpy every 2 days. That's definitely new. We made a peak. So there is reason to build things together like that, because you get more stuff out of it. I did, yeah, I got the mountain. Wait, that's a gargoyle, that's not a harpy. Oh, well, it's fucking dead. I'm hit very hard right now. I'm wondering if the forest has something like that too, if I build that together. Try that. Gargoyles spawn from open treasure vaults. Oh, okay. Like, we're in a pretty good spot health-wise. Like, we seem to be able to undo most of what we're getting here. This may be the time to try fighting the boss, depending on how things look by the time we get back over there. I can't actually see the harpy until like we're fighting it. Like shield. No, not really. I do very much like that shield better than my shield, though. Counter, we lose a little bit of vampirism for a higher counter chance. Can I do some comments about placements of terrain tiles you currently own? Fire away, I would love to hear that. Damage to all. Defense and evasion. No. Broken longsword. Yeah. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Okay, we're starting to lose a hell of a lot more health now. Yeah, no, we are definitely not fighting the boss. That is a hell of a lot of defense. We get that for just the sheer amount of defense. You will lose 60%. I don't know, the goblins are worrying me right now. Now that you know the mountain peak, it's better to put a place where you can put rocks and mountains all around the tiles because it gives a lot of HP. It's good to put grasslands and transform it into a tile that feels more daily. Plus, transforming tiles generates some exclusive resources. Yeah, I kind of was wondering why I haven't gotten a grass one yet. I thought I would get one of those by now. Oh god, the harpy's on its way? Where is it right now? This thing? Over here? Do you think I can take it, or do you think I bail? I got 196 health. That's not a lot of health. I'm a little bit worried about this. I could retreat right now and take 60% of what I have. Fuck it, we ball. No! What do you mean, no? You want to save the world? You want to ask for our help? Your answer is no! How did you... Why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there's been emptiness instead of the sky. Doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin. May they live and be strong. May they join in the cycle of life and death. That is life. That is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. How many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die. I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. My mission succeeds. The Harpies can have all the sky, all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. Okay, well, she died a lot easier than I thought, but I feel awful. Fixing one evil and causing another. There's no home for harpies except in the highest mountains. There's no food there. You can imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from the reality. This is the fight that I think I'm most scared of right now. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I should have left. That's fine. It happens. We got a little bit. Alive, but how? Thanks to us, a small group of us dragged you back here. It wasn't easy. How'd you fight off all those monsters? You nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them were vanishing right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid. But most of the monsters were gone before we left camp. Your trips are deeply connected to your memory, my friend. It all fades away as soon as you space out for long enough. Alright, well, I can at least build the herbalist hut. Oh my god, you are hideous. Ooh, a Ghibli character gone horribly wrong. It's a miracle we could save some fertile soil, and by a miracle, save some seeds and precious healing herbs. The real miracle is that all these healing poultices of balm still have some effect. We already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It'd be nice not to lose more to any diseases. These potions can help you as well. Take a vial or two on your trip. Your chances of getting back in one piece will be much higher. Okay. So we could start working on other things, but we need more resources. Oh, do I need to get rid of 2 things for this? Right, fuck the vampires. Spiders are actually... Spiders are cool. Skeletons kind of terrify me. Oh, I'm going the wrong way this time. Oh, okay, I was worried the potions would take up this spot, but no, they don't. They just take up there. First companion heals you by 4% HP when your life is in danger. The fewer you have of them, the more you cherish them. Okay, so what specifically do I want to do with the grass tiles to get them to do anything? Because the mountains I just had to place in like a square. There. %9 vampirism? Shit, that's already really good. Better armor and counter. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the vampirism. You can put them near stuff like the road, put them outside like the spider den. Okay. vampirism. Okay. Ooh. Way better than what I had. Put these anywhere closer, huh? Near the lighthouse also works? Okay. Blue crystal cards are extremely good. Blue crystals. These things? The Oblivion ones? Womp. Spawns a mosquito every 3 days. All healing effects are lethal here except for potions. They are still on your side. So wait, vampirism actually backfires on me in these? Oh my god, okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of that then. These here, Crystal Chronos. Doubles the effects of a daze passing around the tiles around it. Oh. I think we're just gonna tune down the vampirism right now. And just rely more on HP regeneration, which shouldn't affect that. Doesn't work for treasure chests. Okay. When do I unlock fucking helmets? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because treasure chests aren't like that. I'd like that, but the vampirism makes me scared. Maybe once we pass the swamp, I'll put that on. Getting a lot of these things now. That's almost double my fucking health. Yo, fuck. No, that's scary with those swamp tiles, though. Well, in here, just the... Oh, it's the tile of that, I see. Oh, the fucking goblin camp spawned in. There we go. Something to replace the vampirism shield with. Can I nuke a goblin camp with this? With the Oblivion thing? Fucking evade like crazy. Yeah, I just read that actually. Like, as that goblin camp appeared, it was like, oh, every 10 mountains. I think I might do that. Fuck you in particular. Why would this... Oh, I guess I could put them close enough for that. That makes sense. Alright, slightly better damage. You know what? I actually don't mind losing the max HP bonus as much as I want to gain the regen per second bonus. Really cool if it didn't have vampirism on it. God damn this fucking swamp tile. Oh, blood growth. To place next, adjacent to the road near other trees, its roots devour enemies that have less than 50% health left. Oh. You see the sphere? Yeah, this one's got like a sphere and a half, yeah. Is that just like how rare the card is? I got my mountain. Whether you can use a card. I think it's where you can use that card. Black is outside. Green is not near the road. Half green. Wait, sorry. And not. Black is outside and not near the road. Half green is near the road, and green is on the road. Oh. Okay. Like, definitely a little more obtuse than I would have guessed. What do these things have right now? Oh, they have the living. I think I'm going to focus on regen and defense as much as possible. That's going to be the play this time. Why did this just shine? Right, but I didn't use one yet. That's why I'm confused as to like why it's shining. Attack speed plus 20 is pretty good, but it would be function better with that. Defense plus 10 is solid, though. One of defense max. Defense max, anything with defense or HP regen is what I'm looking for right now. The more damage I can reduce, the better. The harpy. It shined because I used 2 out of 3 of them? What? I thought I started with 2 of them. Oh, here we go. HP regen, pure damage, and more max HP. That's got vampires from them, though. Oh, really? Okay, so I thought I could use these when I felt like it. I didn't realize I was getting more of them when I went around. Okay, I'm still learning this step. 11 out of 17, so considerably stronger than what I have. I keep forgetting treasuries are not the same as battlefields. I keep thinking treasuries are what spawns the chests, not the battlefields themselves. Hello, Harpy. Yeah, that time I saw it happen too. Still, better to have them than not have them. You're right, I am starting to recognize the signs here. It's got HP regen and a bit of defense, but not really as much as that. I think I need the pure defense for that. Putting the blue swamp, the crystal near that, you want more mosquitoes. Mosquitoes don't really hit that hard. Not really that worried about it. Pikachu. Since I'm already, like, reducing all of my vampirism stuff, so it kind of doesn't matter. Ah, but they are evasive, so there is that. Is there like a hit rate stat, or is it just more attacks with attack speed? So, like, look at this. This is ridiculous. I guess it doesn't matter if they don't hit that hard if you can't fucking hit them. That's my last potion. Only evasion and attack speed, so just hitting them harder and more often is the play. That's a lot of spiders. And they have a chance to do more, do something more. That's vague and creepy. Same thing, that's just that. I think we're going to be leaving because I see something over there that I don't know what it is and it scares me. Like, I don't know what the hell that is, but I don't want to find out. Oh, it's a small one. That's not what I'm thinking of. Do you notice the flesh? That's what that is? I don't want to fight that. Okay, no, we're getting the fuck out of here. You got no health? That's a success. You've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back. Hardly call it a success, though. Final memories of the world were gone. The path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. I had like 60 health. That thing would have just looked at me and been like, psh, and I would have been gone. Interesting. So technically, you remembered that you forgot something. We can find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up this place. It's time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. People with all sorts of skills. From the cook to the alchemist, each needs a place to work. Can't build anything with the local materials. Find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. Afraid that only you can solve this problem. Materials that survive your trips always look suitable for building. Well, they're just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? Feels when I saw your campfire. Things you find seem to spread stability to similar materials and things. It's only a little change, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. Interesting. Okay, so we don't have enough for the smithy yet, because we're missing food supply. We don't have enough for the refugee camp, because that's missing a lot. But we can build a farm or a gymnasium, so let's see what these two things do. Gymnasium, a place where you'll learn how to read, write, and be polite to your teacher. Physical training takes priority. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during an expedition. Okay. A farmer's crops are always a welcome sight on the dinner table. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. Okay. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food. Fly Depot is built. Unlocks the wheat field cards. Refugee camp is good. Okay. Oh, you get a new class! Cool! I thought I was just gonna be this character the whole time. Well, sadly, I don't have the resources for that right now. What's gonna cost the least that this is asking for? Looks like it's gonna be this one. It says, okay, hold on. Empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens, but I can't really... Yeah, I can't really move... Like, I think I'd rather wait to build this thing, shouldn't I? Because, like, I want to get the maximum amount of that. Well, I want to get something like this, and then it goes bam, 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 right? Like, that's what I'd be wanting to build, so I can get the most out of the farm. The gymnasium would take up a lot of those. Put it on the right. right here, but then I only get bam bam. I only get 2. Like, I could do that here and it'd be like right here, but I want to get like 3, you know? You need to build it to connect. Right. So what I'm saying is, if I put the gymnasium here for right now, then the next time I come back, I can go bang, bang, bang with the farm right here. Is that how that works? Or am I thinking this is different? You get 7 until you build something on them. I don't follow. I feel like I'm confused. What's that cost? Oh, okay. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try it my way, and if this doesn't work, it doesn't work. See, you don't have to rack your brains for old facts if you can just learn them again. Nice trick. There's no trickery here. That education would degrade into savagery. You know, you could also learn something new. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. I already know I need. I'll leave lessons to the kids. Turns all the empty areas into farms. You can still build stuff on them and you leave the farm. If you put it on the right, it turns all tiles into farms. Since it's 7 is free, you get 7 as farms. I still didn't get that. I don't know. It's something about the number 7 throwing me off here. I don't know why. Let's go see what kind of special talents we get for this. And also, go away, swamp. I'm in village. What does village do? Heals, blank, 15 plus 5 times the loop on entry and gives you a quest. Okay. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. I don't know why why would you even want these certain ones of these? Do you have to have a certain number of them in order to proceed? Is that why? So since we don't have that anti-healing thing this time, the new play is going to be attack speed and vampirism. Everything else is getting to the side. This. Heroes' health and experience points. Wait, I have experience points now? Oh, that must be from the gymnasium. There we go. Good start right there. Is an experience to get like a roguelite bonus. Cool. So the more I play, the more stuff I unlock. I like games like that. Same thing. Okay. Got a potion. Village, okay. First they'll feed you, then they'll make you work. Gives you a quest. New quest. What did the quest do? Oh, okay, so the quest is go and kill this. Okay. I'm assuming that gives you a surplus of EXP. Attack speed. I mean, it's better than what I have. I was just hoping for some vampirism on that. And items. Ooh. Quest done. He gave me a shield. Hey, goblins. Fuck you. Those were not goblins? They weren't? I have 10 mountains. I thought they were goblins. What did I just nuke out of existence then? Something equally as annoying as goblins. Fair enough. I'm curious what's gonna happen when this hits 100. That one's goblins. Fuck you too. Vampirism, damage to all land evasion. Okay. We lose a little bit of vampirism, but we gain other shit stats. And we still keep some vampirism. Oh yeah, it's got like a different health bar too. Okay, so you gave me a blood grove. Oh, I gain more max HP for that? Okay, I didn't notice that go up. I was just watching. I was literally laser focused on my experience bar. Considerably better. Quest monsters get more HP and damage. That's fair. Bloody Groves also work on bosses. So you can actually make it easier to fight a boss enemy because you only have to bring it down to that much. There we go. What's our vampire? 20% of our damage is healed. How bad of an idea it would be to put like 6 villages in a row, just so when you shoot through all of them, you just like power up like 12 monsters at the same time. Wait, what did I get? Okay, I leveled up. What did I actually get from that? 17%? Gimme. I thought it was saying I was supposed to get like some kind of a skill. That's why I'm a little bit confused right now. If you look near the top of inventory, resource one is Oh, thank you. See, I wouldn't have even seen that if you hadn't told me. Okay, Article of Protection. After receiving this trait and at the start of every loop, the hero receives 65% of his max HP as a Phantom Shield. So between battles, damage, the Phantom Shield ignores defense. Supplies. The hero leaves with 10% of his findings in the camp while passing through the campfire tiles. Leaves 10% of his findings in the camp while passing through campfire tiles. Oh, so if you're worried about dying, you keep doing that. I actually don't hate that idea. Let's get that. So I'm losing less on a death, effectively. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just always going to be those same 3. We lose damage and we lose the other effect, so it's not worth it. Oh, I thought I was gonna make another one. That's kind of why I did that. I wanted to make more mountains. Yeah, the shield, I'm assuming, doesn't... The shield bonus that popped up there probably doesn't appear for the rogue, right? Bandit camp. Okay, that's what I knew before. Spawns a bandit on an adjacent tile every 2 days. Bandits prefer villages. Bandits appear for every 2 village tiles. Wait, what do they take from the villages? They don't take my stuff, do they? Like the resources I leave there? Because if so, then that means I really made a mistake picking that perk. God damn it, did I fuck myself over? Not yet. You know what? Fuck you. My vampirism stats, to be honest. A little bit of damage, but not much. That's, however, a pretty big upgrade. Better to put the rocks and peaks near the mountain. Oh, okay. Good to spread villages on the road because they also heal a bit when you go over them. You know what? That's a good point I wasn't thinking about. Yep, hero damage, but we lose the counter a bit. There we go. Vampirism shield. Vampirism is up to 42% right now. Evasion. I did say I wanted to do evasion max, so that's one of the things. I want to keep that for a bit and then put something near the base camp over here. I thought I could put this over here. I wanted to get like the blood grave like near the base, so if the boss spawns in and I do try to fight it, I can get that. Man, that's a good regen ring. It was a great last run. Now I can. There we go. Oh wait, the fucking thing's over here. I'm fucking dumb. Like, I got the village and the campfire mixed up. I did. I misplaced myself. This should give me a level. Okay, card sharp. 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. And hero deals plus 1.5 damage for every potion used since this trait has been taken. I don't think we used any. Battering. The hero rushes into battle head on, and the first chance. Yeah, I think we just do that one because I don't think the other two are even going to help right now. I'm pretty sure we haven't used any potions since we got on this blue because of the lifesteal. Okay, so we put the grove over here. Put that right there. That's what we want to do. We could use the damage upgrade. I don't want to lose the vampirism, but like the attack speed will still help make a difference. placing stuff willy-nilly right now. We are getting really close to boss time. Fountains are like another thing. Please at least give me that. So the HP is just coming in. Cards do I collect before they start recycling themselves? 7% counter, regen, and cure. That's enough. Honestly, I don't think that's... That does help out a lot. Like, counter does still mean more vampirism. Best stats in my game is attack speed and evasion, in my opinion, for both the rogue and the warrior. Look at the bloody grove you put in. Okay. Devours enemies that have... Ooh! Wait, occasionally attacks the hero? I don't like that. Do I got a nuke? I want to blow that up. I think I just saw one of those big things on the map, too. Oh, we hit the point of it doing that. Yeah, there's a big thing over here. What's resources I'm picking up? Memory fragments. Okay, so what do we got? We got pure damage, counter, and evasion. No. 11% vampirism, instant defense. No, nothing big. So the Bloody Grove is not connected to any force, it becomes a Hungry Grove, even if it's connected. Oh. Yeah, I need an Oblivion card. I gotta get rid of that. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Oh god, it's disgusting. I hate it. Okay, hold up. Game. Stop. I gotta look at this shit, okay? You just threw a bunch of stuff at me. Okay, damage to all, evasion, and vampirism. Yes. Vampirism and evasion. Yes. Vampirism, counter, and attack speed. No. The Blue Lantern card? Oh, you mean the thing that just got evaporated a second ago? It might be time to go back. Yeah, I think we go back with our stuff. No, we're gonna heal. We have 45 HP. Yeah, no. We got potions, okay? We've been dropping stuff off. And we really don't have that much anymore because of that perk, so... let it ride. We are in dire need of a better equipment selection, though. Gonna keep a close eye on that. I'm gonna drop some road lanterns in to keep the monsters down, though, while we're doing this. While I farm for better stuff. I don't know what memory fragments do, so I'm just kind of like letting those pile up. Ooh, that's big. Okay, I could fix that because that was a mistake. My evasion right now? 26. Book of Memories. Okay. How many memory things do I need for this? It doesn't tell me how many memory things I need for the big one. 20% vampirism? Yup. Oop, wait, hold on. That's armor with vampirism on it. Yes. And... yes. 60% vampirism. I'ma drink you, treasure chest. Evasion... 15%, 12%, no. Nope, sadly not. The fucking goblin party going on at the top of the screen right now. Oh, I have a level. Article of Protection. Perceiving this trait, and at the start of every loop, the hero receives 65%. Oh, it's the Phantom Shield thing. If your HP drops below 50%, your regeneration rate is doubled. That doesn't really help me because I'm not building that. We can take Article of Protection this time. I feel it's really satisfying just having so many items on me that I'm just getting resources for them as opposed to, like, just carrying around useless cards. Oh, hold on. Vampirism 12? More defense, yes. So my vampirism is at 63%. I am draining so much goddamn health. How does that trait work again? After receiving the trait at the start of every loop. Okay. Alright. We're gonna take that just because we need some raw damage. I know our vampirism goes down as a result, but that's fine. The harder we hit, the better it'll be anyway. Pure damage, attack speed, and more vampirism. I don't know, I kind of like the 20%. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just drinking people. I just took down like the flesh golem again and it didn't even matter. It might be time to try and take on a boss. But I want to, like every time I say that, I end up regretting it, so. I'm just kind of waiting to see what pops out. I'm trying to farm for a better lifesteal sword. No, the damage on that is ridiculously bad. Oh, we have an Oblivion, though. We can use that after this. I'm in bandit camps. Get the fuck out of my village. Nope. Collecting a lot of these memory fragments. I'm also trying to get more of this, but I don't know what I need to put down to get more food. I'm assuming it's more stuff. And since I'm not putting stuff down, I'm not getting any more food. Nope. But if I put stuff down, I will trigger the boss. Nothing I can use. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, this is the bandit. For rations, you get a bit after you place a medal. Yeah. I don't remember you. You don't look like a local. It's because I'm not. I see. You think you can just wander these parts without consequences? Times are rough, you know. Nothing to bite. Nothing to wet one's whistle. We have to deal with strangers when we have no sympathy for our poverty. Think you're better than us? No. Did I guess right? Is this the correct answer? Because I'm getting the impression this is one of those cases where my answer has zero influence on what happens next. But you got insight, and it's the only thing you will keep today. Come to think of it, murderers and thieves are part of this world too. I mentioned to return everything back to normal. Should I be happy they're appearing again? On the other hand, being disgusted with murder and theft is also part of the world, so I guess I don't owe it to anyone to be happy. More villages, more quests, more EXP, more chances at loot. More bandits. As soon as I can get my hands on a sword, I'm gonna start placing everything down and go for a boss fight. If I can find like something that's just better than what I have. I just want a piece of equipment on my weapon that has lifesteal too. That also does decent damage. It doesn't have to be better than what I have, but it has to be decent. Vampirism, more evasion, more damage, more attack. That doesn't beat up 20% evasion, or lifesteal, that's too good. Remember that I know, but it also gives you a higher chance for more stuff. See, that I'll drop it. That right there, that's good. Nope, wait. 20 to 40 with 15 vampirism. 13 vampirism, more regen. No, I'd rather have the attack speed. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. Get some, spawn that boss. We are sitting at 53 vampirism and some solid damage to go around. Yep, it's time for the show. Omnicron plus 15 bonus? What? What is Omnicron bonus? If I get my shield passive from the perk back before the boss fight, or if it doesn't work. The palace near the boss? Oh, I see. He's got 5, 5, and 5. I see. Oh, so it's more in my best interest to cover those with something so he doesn't get those, huh? Okay, one tile left. We're going in there with 3 potions and probably full health. Hello. Oh, Sans, hello. How is it possible? That's right, you didn't devour me like the rest of the world. Haven't I? You really don't think so? What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. I consumed all your reality. Its every element now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Spaces, living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work, turning everything into a uniform static mass. Along with you, of course. You're insane. So what do we have here? I see, you found a way to interact with other pieces of your reality. Organizing, combining and merging them. But how? I don't see any exceptional talents or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what's happening, right? I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world and thinks it can get away with it. You're already doomed and you know it. Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors, a problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time then. I don't think you're capable of feeling regret. I'm about to change that. So he's got a lot of health. Okay. Damage 190. Holy fuck. Undead Cosmic Mage has a soul. Researcher. Every health and damage are increased by 5% for every Lich Palace at the start of the battle. And he does pure damage. Something tells me we're not winning this fight. Tired? What does tired mean? Oh my god, we beat him! Nonsense. This is impossible for so many reasons. I don't understand. Oh, so attack speed can have a drawback. Put everything back the way it was. I can't. I've already completed my task, even if the result is not perfect. In no position to refuse, you sack of bones. He's already received everything I could gather. Just wanted to see how our crusade against the universe would end. To witness what would come of it. My presence is no longer required. Who's he? I get it. You're connected somehow, right? That's why. We'll find out soon enough. This anomaly will not escape his attention. My explanation would be meaningless to you now. Spare me your wheezing and just die. That sack of bones was telling the truth. I have a long journey ahead. I'll build my whole world from scratch if I have to, and the skull of that monster will be the first brick in its foundation. Hey, we did it! We beat the Lich! Omicron's techniques. Grant the hero +1 resurrection with full healing. Each day passes 50% faster. Plus 5% chance for a chest to spawn on top of a killed enemy. Or an assault. I want the resources, man. Boss defeated, but your journey doesn't have to end. You can retreat to the camp with all your findings, but remember, the world will forget all your deeds. It always forgets. I mean, we beat him kind of handily there, but I think that's a good spot to backpedal out. Everybody listen, the Lich is dead. The curse has been lifted, but... What Lich? What curse? I believe you, of course, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember the dead sorcerer? The one with the fur coat and the scepter? Shrouded and nebulous? Floating above the world in the big shining wings, consuming it piece by piece? It's strange. Everything here does look the same. Why, though? I guess he wasn't the only reason for this darkness, then. That skeleton mentioned him. Whoever he is, he must have something to do with the obliteration of the world. Seems I have no other option but to continue my expeditions. Alright. I say we build this. Unlock the rogue. There are exiles even in exile, hero. Don't go too hard on the lost souls who found respite in wine and gambling. Just take a seat and pick yourself a poison to drink. I'm not here for the... Strange, this place in this life, it all feels so familiar. Now we're talking. You find a living on the road? Bit of robbery, maybe? Or collecting bounties for some unlucky souls? There's someone else who knew and did all this, and now I have their knowledge and skills. Somehow I literally have 2 aces in my sleeve now. This coin purse. I think I stole it, too. Ah, it's my purse. You don't believe me? Ah, well. Feel free to come back if you want to discuss your new trade. I didn't become this good with knives by working in the kitchen, you know. Alright, so we don't have enough wood for that. But we can build the smithy, at least. Try the anvil of the 7 seeds if it isn't a little forge. Yarr, you have no idea how much I miss the heat of the furnace and the smell of metal. Love some proper tools now, laddie. You have my word, you'll even have something for those journeys of yours. Quite enthusiastic. It tells me you're no stranger to the sailor's craft. Shiver me hammers, how'd you know? Doesn't matter though, you're right. Don't you worry, I'll show these hands these can hold a hammer as good as you hold the helm of a storm, even if for a dozen days in a row. So wait, what does that do? Provides the basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition, unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built, which it is not. But I'm assuming that's gonna be up here, yeah. So we do still need the farm and the smelter. Plus 30 to base HP. What does that matter? Why does the base need HP? I'm so confused. But I think that's a good place to leave off. I think we did a pretty good job today. On sorry, I had to alt tab out for a quick sec because my fucking Streamlabs been acting up all day. Loop Hero's interesting. I'm only at the beginning of all of it, but I like already kind of want to know more about what's going on with this world. The gameplay loop is kind of fun. That's pretty fun. There is a lot that the game isn't telling you, which you have to figure out for yourself, but with a roguelike, that's actually kind of that's kind of an advantage to a roguelike, is you're given all the opportunities in the world to figure that out as you play. That's the point. If you just like stop and look everything up, you're probably going to get less out of it. So I really appreciate Nanashi not being like, okay, do this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this. Like, no. It was like, okay, let me tell you about what you have at hand and what you could do with it. Like, that's really helpful. It's kind of like having like a built-in glossary for the game, you know? I am kind of curious about like how things are going to go, but I am pretty happy that we beat the Lich on our first try. I legitimately did not see that happening. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go have some lunch, or I guess some dinner, because it's like 6 p.m. Take a break, and then I will be back with some more Unicorn Overlord later on tonight. I'm very excited for that. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are loved, you are valued, and that you matter. As I stated yesterday, and we'll be trying to remind everybody throughout it, there is going to be a pretty long birthday stream on Thursday, so be sure to stop by for that, because I welcome all of the extra people here and all the good energy. In the meantime, look after each other, and we'll all get through this together. Till then, bye-bye.